Hello, I'm Jacob. This is the Prepper's Bunker Outdoors, and today is Tactical Tuesday. What we're going to talk about is what is the best firearm for home defense. More specifically, is the shotgun the best firearm for home defense? No, I'm not going to pump it because this is not Hollywood, so there's already one in the chamber because that's all retarded. Alright, at the very end of my video, I remembered a couple things that I wanted to say, and I have to put them at the beginning of the video because most people only watch about 3 minutes, and you need to know this. Alright, things that you hear. The shotgun is a point-and-shoot weapon. You don't even really have to aim it, you just have to get some... Wrong. 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 Now, there is ammunition that is less accurate, less tightly grouping. You can get barrels and chokes that make a wider pattern that will help with that. But if I'm shooting at close range within a house, a miss will likely still be a miss. You have to some degree, okay, aim the shotgun. So coming out like this, I'm going to shoot something, and if I just close my eyes and pull the trigger, you know, the bad guy will go away. Wrong. Alright, so you have to aim to some degree. I'm not saying you have to have a scope on this thing, but you have to aim. Alright, and basically a firearm will make you safe. Wrong. This is not a magic medallion that wards away evil. Now, this will scare the crap out of most coward criminals and may ward them away, but there is no magic here. Okay, so this is not something that you buy and leave unloaded in the corner of your house and think, now the evil spirits are going to stay away. Wrong. There's more to this than just, if I own it, bad guys will stay away. Alright, so let's get back to this paid programming, unpaid programming. Check it out. Now, a lot of my Tactical Tuesday videos are based on foolishness that I see online or current political events or just basic stupidity, oftentimes which is drawn from gun groups online, specifically like Gun World on Facebook. If you want to see a bunch of blind leading the blind and just people like crapping on each other all over the place, check that out. It's embarrassing. But I see a question pop up very often. What is the best home defense firearm? And I don't have a problem with the question. Asking questions is good. It is the amount of foolishness that comes after that. But here's one thing that you need to understand. If you are simply asking what the best home defense firearm is, period, you probably need to stop eating paint chips. Do not ask absolute questions and do not give absolute answers. There are variables that need to be discussed, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Number one, who will be using the firearm? Number two, what is their level of training with what firearms? Number three, what kind of place do they live in and where? Let's get straight to it. So this shotgun is in my house, all right, loaded up for home defense. It's not for me. The first thing that we need to talk about, who will be using the firearm and what kind of training they have. So there are a few things that you need to consider, such as where you live, which we're getting to later. But this shotgun might not be appropriate for someone who's too afraid to shoot it, right? So let's say you leave this in the room for your wife so that she can defend herself, and you have talked to her about how to use the shotgun and to not shoot you when you walk back into your room, etc. And she's the type of person that doesn't want to touch any firearms and really, in the heat of the moment, probably just freezes up, cries, or does nothing. This might not be the right tool for her, guys. it can be intimidating to a lot of new people of sport, especially people who have been introduced to this sport incorrectly. I say sport, it's not a sport, whatever. But you've all seen the videos on YouTube of the dude who loaded up some high brass turkey shell, freaking whatever, shot, and gave it to their girlfriend, and it's the first time they ever shot, and everybody laughs about it on YouTube, and she's like holding it like this and gets the crap knocked out of her, and everybody thinks it's funny. Okay, it's not funny. You just damaged that person to the firearms community and to a responsible martial lifestyle. Anyways, might not be the right choice. How much training does the person you are considering a home defense firearm for have? So, for instance, I have a lot of training with the sidearm, okay? Good bit of training. Not the most, I'm not the best, but it's recently what I've had the most training in. I also have a lot of experience using a rifle from the military and from training and all kinds of other crap. I have exactly 0 training with this shotgun. Now, am I confident enough with this shotgun to smoke somebody? Yes. Because I have quite a bit of time spent like this. But not everybody's the same as me. Let's say Joe Blow goes shooting once a month with his carry pistol. He's okay with it. He understands all of the controls. He has some muscle memory built up to some degree. And he's never shot a shotgun before, but someone told him that he needs to have a shotgun for home defense. Now he's in a life or death situation. He's never experienced high stress shooting, and he's using a firearm that he's not familiar with. You know what happens in shotgun classes with people in pumps? They put up their shoulders, they shoot it, and then they're pulling the trigger, and it's not working, and they're in high stress, and they think that they pumped the pump, but they didn't. They have 0 experience in high stress firing, specifically and especially with a shotgun. Now, what you have is you have created yourself as a target, whereas this firearm that you carry every single day, which is less effective at quickly incapacitating your enemy, you might have got off more than 1 round, and the reality of this situation is that anything that you draw and use to defend yourself is going to make the coward run, because that's what criminals are. They're dirty freaking cowards. That's why they vote the way they do. And let's talk about where you live. Okay. Let's say I'm Joe Blow Mohammed McDurkistan over there in Durkaville, okay? And I grew up, since I was 3 years old, lugging an AK around, okay? And I live in a mud hut. Am I going to go buy a shotgun that costs 10 times more than that AK-47? No, that'd be retarded. I don't have doors to open in my mud hut. I don't have anything. I've got 30 round magazines and 7.62 by 39. To even consider using a shotgun would be foolish. Okay. In my house, if something happens and I need to go check it out, I'm bringing my carry pistol, because I have to open doors. I could have to lock doors. I could have to turn on lights, turn off lights. Maybe I have a flashlight on my pistol. Maybe I have to wrestle with somebody and go around a lot of tight corners, okay? So this shotgun, which is short, might not be the best idea. And if you've got Grandpappy's shotgun with the 30-inch turkey barrel on it, it's probably really not the best idea, okay? Walking through, opening doors, sticking this giant thing all over the place. It's literally mind-blowingly stupid. So here's the thing, guys. If you're looking for what the best home defense firearm for you is, include information about what you're looking for so that people like me can help you. Because realistically, a decent shotgun, $300 to $500, whatever, is going to do you very little good in comparison to the $400 to $500 sidearm that you should be carrying every single day and going and getting training with. And then you carry it every single day, and every moment of your entire life, you're within arm's reach of that firearm, and it becomes an extension of your body, something that you can fight with. Because if you need to shoot at somebody that's not just gonna run away, if you are gonna shoot at somebody that has intentions other than just getting a quick buck, you're in a fight. And you don't want to be in a fight with a weapon that is not only not an extension of your body, but you're actually not familiar with at all. Now, let's go back and let's look at the shotgun. Maybe you're in Great Britain, Communistan, and you have your little government-controlled gun collection, or Germany or something like that. And it's all supposed to be locked up and separate, but you are actually a little bit of a patriot and take responsibility for yourself, so you keep the shotgun out or unlocked, whatever the case may be. And it's the only thing you've ever shot. And you are going to defend yourself. It's probably the right answer. Let's say that you are the female who is going to be able to handle this shotgun, which I'm not saying that like that's some crazy thing or that most females can't. I'm just saying let's say you are a female, you can handle a shotgun. Your husband is going to clear the house. Before coming back into the room, he's going to announce himself, and your job is to not get raped or killed or whatever, beaten, and to defend that room. Maybe this is a good idea. Now, there are a couple things. You know what? I'm going to go back to the beginning of this video and add a couple little things that people always say about shotguns that are wrong and just absolutely ignorant. Anyways, here's the deal, guys. You need to think about things and give up the wives' tales. I live a martial lifestyle and choose to research the things that I do, especially if they're important. I'm surrounded by people, even people that shoot, one very specific person, who literally runs their or his life off of wives' tales. He sees a meme on Facebook, I carry a gun because I can't carry a cop on my shoulder. And then he goes around telling people that that's why he carries a gun, because he doesn't really have anything up here to extrapolate what he's thinking. He just saw some meme on Facebook, and that's the best thing that he has to say. Think for yourselves, guys. Do not think in absolutes. So what is the best self-defense firearm for me is not the right question. What is the best home defense firearm for me is not the right question. Maybe add in there that you're an 89-year-old female and that you've never shot a gun before in your life and you live alone. Whatever the case may be. Do not just go off of, wives' tales, and certainly don't go somewhere like Gun World looking for advice, because 99.999% of the people that are going to be proud to give you advice and feel like they are an expert have zero firearms training, zero combat experience, zero real life experience. They probably haven't even gone hunting, and they are repeating what they saw in a meme somewhere else on Facebook. They are the definition of the blind leading the blind. So if you're looking for information, also look for credentials. All right, guys. Think about your home defense firearm. If that's why you came to this video, is to find out what the best firearm for you is, I want you to think about a few things. Do you need something? Do you need to open doors? Are you in a tight, confined apartment where you have a lot of blind corners? Okay. Penetration is something to consider. There is a myriad of things to consider, and the right answer is gonna boil down to, can you get training? And get the best training that you can get and carry a gun every single day. And once you carry a gun every single day and you've trained with it, now it's time to maybe look at a more specialized defense firearm and more specialized training for that firearm that may help you defend yourself even better. As always, guys, let me know what you think in the comments section below. I appreciate your comments, your support. Please subscribe. I look forward to talking to you, and I hope that you have a blessed day.
He ain't dead smart. Played by the United States Marine Pipe and the Drum Corps.